It is race week. We are 6 days out. I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm excited. Just sort of ticking over now, just trying to make sure everything's in place and I'm feeling as good as possible. We head away on Thursday, so I've got an hour bike today. I'm going to jump in the pool tomorrow for a bit of a tester, but everything's feeling great. Everything's good. I'm not as well rested as I would have liked. Work's been the busiest it's been for months, and it's just typical. But they are under strict instructions not to talk to me while I'm away, which is obviously very important. So this week it's just good food, keeping the legs ticking over, and make sure I sleep as much as humanly possible. These tired eyes need to go immediately. Hi, Adrian. You haven't seen it already, obviously the rig for Roth. So this is my Dolan Scala. Picked up for 750 quid off a guy locally. I've been using it a lot and just got the position set up for myself a couple of weeks ago. And 70.3, it was a bit too slammed for me. So it's actually been super helpful just to, get it fitted properly. And then this is the disc wheel that we'll be using. So excited to see what this thing can pull off in Roth. Obviously a lot more climbing. I mean, in Venice there was 20 meters of climbing, and in Roth there's 1200 across 180k. So it's Tuesday. I'm off. Oh my god, how grey is my hair? That's bad. That's bad. Last swim before Roth. I'm literally going to get like 1200 meters in, and then we are back and resting. I was a little bit achy in the legs today. I am very conscious of that, so I need to rest, eat a shit ton of food. I've eaten so much today. Right, that's work done for the week. Heading to Roth in the morning nice and early. My brother's staying here tonight, so we're going to go and pick up the car in a little bit, well, the van. My dad has been very good and lent me his van. I didn't ask for it. I went to his. We're putting up the tent and testing it in the garden. And he rang me about an hour later and was just like, do you want to take the van? Because if you've got I've got a Mercedes A-Class. He said, if you're all in that, it's just going to be tight and uncomfortable. I was like, it is, but we just get it done. But we're taking a big long wheelbase Vito, which is super handy. It just means that I can do things like I've got a big plastic box down here that I can just put all my kit in. We can load the bikes in there. And we're all taking a bike each as well, so we can bop around the place, which I think is just going to be, game changer for race day when the boys want to come find me and see where I'm at. I've just noticed that the faceplate of my stem on my Dolan is cracked. And now in Venice, I had this issue a couple of times. I had to stop for a couple of mechanicals where my bars kept rolling forward. And I had it as I left the T1. About 3 minutes later, my aero bars fell forward. And I couldn't work out why. Of my out front mount for my Wahoo, I've noticed that behind that, the thing's cracked. You can see it on there. Yeah, how cracked that is. So how cracked that is, that's how I rode with it in Venice. That's scary. Thank God I spotted it and didn't have that during the race. That would have been a nightmare. It was this July, man. What? Hello. Good morning. It is 5 a.m. Let's spin you around. We are about to head off on the drive down to Roth. So we've got to pick my mate Callan up at 5:45, and then we got the ferry crossing at 8:25. So it's 2 hours to Calais, and then we've got about 8.5 the other side. Hi boy, should have enough space. How good is it we brought the van instead? We are 3.5 hours out from Roth. The drive's been pretty smooth. I think we're going to get there about 8:45, so we're going to have a rush to get the tent up. We're going to have about an hour before the sun goes, but I think we should have enough time. The weather's looking good. It's not raining there either, so we should have plenty of time to get some food. Everything like that. It's been pretty eventless, but touch wood, Callum doesn't fire again. We fucking see. My favourite snack.
For the victory lap though. Whoa. Whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for?
Good morning, we are ready for Friday. So, on the way now over to the Zone 3 swim meet, which would be nice to see all the guys for the first time. We had an absolute nightmare last night. So we got in about 10 o'clock, 10 to 10. Tent was up by 10:30, and obviously we've got to blow up mattresses. But what happened? So I bought a self-blowing up one on the website. Said it just blew itself up, Turns out that's because it plugs in. So I didn't have a mattress last night, and then my brother and my mate, they brought their stuff. and both their pumps were broken. So last night we absolutely raw dogged it. I feel alright, to be fair. I got 7.5 hours of sleep last night, which is pretty good going considering how bad that could have gone. But yeah, today's looking good. I'm feeling very, very happy. I'm feeling very, very ready. I'm just hyped to, go and get in the water now. It's going to be stunning, and it is so busy here. So yeah, it's all going to come together today. What's going on, boss? How are you? Okay? Yeah, sorry mate. No, it's all good to do you. A swim test is done here at Roth, so feeling good. The one thing I did have, the same thing as Venice, where I got a bit of seasickness and brought myself out of the water a little bit earlier, about 950 metres in, which it's not the end of the world. I know how to fix it. Got my earplugs and my seasickness tablets as well. But it's busy in there. Freshwater swim, which is really, really nice, and the current is relatively light as well. So nice chill pace. I was doing about 2:10s, aiming for about 2-minute pace, but realistically, at the end of the day, I just want to get through the swim. But it's stunning staying here. The vibe is absolutely amazing. All checked in. This is the stadium where we're going to be finishing up on Sunday. I am absolutely shitting myself at this point. We come here, watch the football tonight. It is rammed here at the market. The stadium, seeing the finish line, seeing everything in place is just so exciting. So exciting. So got to swim tomorrow with the Zone 3 guys, get some content together. Very much a chill day tomorrow, and then Sunday, game time.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no challenge for champions and chain.
Okay, we're here at the Expos. Race meeting and briefing has been done. We're on 24 hours out from the race now, but we had a good swim this morning. Obviously yesterday I got in and I was feeling very, very sick, so a few of the guys had the same problem today. We're back at the campsite and on our way to go and check in the bikes. So what we've got to do today is just get the bikes checked in with the helmet, fuel and everything's ready with the bags, but we haven't got that till tomorrow morning. So right now what we're doing is getting the bikes in. The bike is working beautifully. I've been checking that front derailleur like an absolute madman, because the climbing and stuff on a couple of the hills here, the famous hills on this course, are, if my chain drops, game over. So I've got just done that. Bit of a tactical change as well, got rid of one of my bottles in order to put all my spares in the bottle on the back, so that it's not as much in my way. I mean, fingers crossed, everything crossed, I don't get any sort of like repairs or anything I need to do tomorrow. So ideally that bottle will go untouched. But I've sacrificed one bottle. Turns out we can get assistance from outside people who aren't racing. So I'm leaving the extra bottles with my brother and my mate, and they're going to hopefully catch me on the way around the bike course and the run course, hand me the fuel I need, as well as there being loads of aid stations as well. So I'm not too worried about it. But let's get bike checked in, and then the rest of the day we're chilling, trying not to get some steps. Absolutely bang. Okay. This bike is all wrapped. We are job done. It is so hot today. It's in the 30s quite easily. But tomorrow, thankfully, we are getting 20-degree heat, no winds, and it is the rules of triathlon that this will always happen. Eastbourne, exactly the same thing. Venice, exactly the same thing. Venice, it was choppy waves, temperature was horrendous, water temperature was down, and on race day, temperature came up, waves went away, and the temperature outside was absolutely perfect. So tomorrow is race day. Tomorrow is very, very exciting. It still doesn't feel quite real that tomorrow I'm doing my first full distance. I am nervous, scared, but I know I can take myself to that place to get it done, and get it done properly and in a good time as well. The crowd here and sort of just the environment is like nothing else. I feel like I've absolutely peaked in terms of, doing my first full distance here. It's going to take a lot for anything to sort of beat it. So bike's done, bike's ready to go, it's moving very nicely. It's race day, baby, let's get it done. Bit of side fun for you, not that fun. About to go to bed, and my entire pod in the tent has leaked through because it's been raining. There is a hole somewhere above this pod. There is a netted bit above for ventilation, and rain has been going through it for the last few hours and we didn't realise. So all my duvets are soaked, my bed's soaked. Fucking my life, man. I look like shit and I'm nervous, but it's race morning. We are here and this place is absolute carnage. I'm absolutely, the pros have already set off. I think we're on down to wave 4 now. The boys just turned up to grab my bag and everything. But I'm setting off at 7:55, which is in about 50 minutes or so. Eating plenty, I need to get some caffeine in me, go to the toilet, and then it's game time. I am crapping myself, nervous, very, very nervous. Sorry about the bad air, but let's get it.
Whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore.
Keep going, keep going.
My whole front neck off on the bike.
Fuck. Mate, I'm deep in the trenches right now. Go on, boy.
Yeah, boy!
Nice. Do you want to go to the toilet?
I'd like to pull out, please.
Not pull out.
I would like to pull out. Right, that's Challenge Roth done. Originally we were going to be staying here tonight, but 1, we're sick of camping, 2, we all want a hot shower, 3, it's a 9.5 hour drive to Calais. So we're going to get 3 and 45 of it done now, stay in a place called Saarbrücken, which is on the border of Germany and France. Get a hotel there for the night, have a nice shower, a couple of beers, bit of food, and then we've got a ferry from Calais to Dover at 7:30 tomorrow. So it means we can leave sort of around lunchtime, which is much more civilized than trying to get the tent dry tomorrow morning and messing around with trying to get there and make sure we're not late for, like, you know, 6:30 arrival. So mad event, one of the most mental things I've done in my life, and I feel very, very lucky to have been here. Thank you to the Zone 3 guys for inviting me in the first place. Just another world going into that stadium yesterday and finishing, and them shouting my name over the tannoy, which was very, very nice.
Oh, you're just trying to film me say some fucking unhinged shit.
Nearly got you. You're sacked.
You're sad.
You're sacked, young man. Look here, chump.
Look at it. I've got the
Raining and cloudy earlier. How the fuck was I getting hurt half an hour ago? Now I'm nearly getting hit by French people in front. I'm fucked, man. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. Thank fuck for that. Can't believe nothing a fucking seatbelt. We got an earlier ferry, which is nice, so we're going to get back a little bit earlier. I'm absolutely knackered and my legs are shot. So we should be back home tonight around 7:30. Nothing stone baked about a ferry pizza. Do you want to see one of the funniest labels I've ever seen in my life? When you buy a Cornish pasty, what do you typically want it to be? Fat. Fat Cornish pasty. A PHAT Cornish pasty.
Yeah.
Right, we're back in the UK after what is the longest drive ever, and Callan is also tired, delusional, and now has loads of dirt on me. So he's now my best friend forever. But we are back, which is great. It's been the longest day ever. I'm absolutely knackered, and I've had enough caffeine to tranquilise a horse. My brother's trying not to laugh.
Enough caffeine to tranquilise a horse?
Enough
Yeah,
caffeine.
that's what I'm thinking.
Does that
as
make
well.
any sense?
No.
Does it not make sense?
No,
What does
caffeine
coffee
brings
do?
you up.
Oh yeah. So
Go
enough.
on, start again.
No, I'm not going to start again. I've got to pick this up. This will have to go in. So, not enough coffee to tranquilise a horse. Caffeine to tranquilise a horse. I can't get my fucking words out anymore.
Enough caffeine to give a horse a heart attack.
Enough caffeine to give a horse a heart attack. Okay, that works. I actually can't wait to drop you off.
There you can't.
So excited.
Oh, you're gonna miss me, especially after last night.
Am I fuck?
I thought we had a nice little cuddle.
No, you snored the entire evening,
This
and I
little
had to put a
try
pillow
and
over your face so it muffled the noise a
You
little
tried to
bit.
fucking kill me in my
I
sleep.
did try and kill you in your sleep. I don't give a fuck. I slept for about 4 hours last night. Hence why my voice sounds like this.
It literally sounds the same, mate.
It doesn't sound the
You
same.
always sound haggard.
I always sound haggard. It's because I'm 30. That's why. 'Cause
Fucking hell, we're
I'm
all
old and grey. That works. We probably stop recording now because we're about to go through customs.
Never record them.
Click the button.
Check it out.